My best friend betrayed me at my wedding. 6 months later, she showed up at my door shaking and pregnant. I still remember the exact moment my wedding turned into a nightmare. My maid of honor, my best friend, since 5th grade, standing there with Ima running down her face, confessing to the entire reception hall that she'd been sleeping with my fiancé for the past year. I can't watch you marry him when you told me he loves me. She sobbed into the microphone, the champagne glass in her hand trembling. 200 guests went silent. My mother gasped, and Jake, the man I'd spent 3 years building a life with, couldn't even look me in the eyes. I walked out of my own wedding reception alone, still wearing my $4,000 dress, and drove myself to a hotel where I drank an entire bottle of champagne and cut my wedding dress into pieces with hotel scissors. Sarah tried calling 38 times that week. Jake called 67 times. I blocked them both and moved across the country, taking only what fit in my car. New city, new job, new me. I deleted all my social media and changed my phone number. Now my ghost mode. For 6 months, I rebuilt myself. Got promoted twice, mad. New friends who knew nothing about my past. Wishy rock climbing and discovered I'm actually pretty good at it. For the first time in my life, I was becoming someone I actually liked. Then, at 11:47 p.m. on a Tuesday night, someone knocked on my apartment door. I peered through the peephole and nearly collapsed. Sarah standing in my hallway in the rain, shaking. I should have called security. Should have pretended I wasn't home. Instead, I opened the door. How did you find me? I asked, my voice eerily calm. She looked terrible, hair, dirty eyes, hollow, wearing a stained hoodie that hung on her frame, and she was pregnant, very pregnant. Jake left me, she whispered, water dripping from her hair onto my welcome mat when I told him I was pregnant. Something bitter and satisfied flared inside me. And you came to me, for what exactly? I have nowhere else to go, she said. My parents won't talk to me, I lost my job. Jake emptied our bank account and disappeared. That sounds like a you problem, I replied, starting to close the door. Wait. She ground the door. I know I deserve this. I know what I did was unforgivable. But please, I am not asking for myself. She placed her hand on her stomach. The baby deserves better than to suffer for my mistakes. I stared at her, this woman who had been my sister in all but blood before she betrayed me in the most public, humiliating way possible. 2 nights, I said finally. You can stay 2 nights while you figure something out. That was 8 months ago. Sarah sleeps in my spare bedroom now. She got a job at the local library. Her daughter, me goddaughter, is 4 months old with Jake's eyes, but thankfully my friends smile. Some people ask how I could possibly forgive her. I tell them I didn't do it for Sarah. I did it because holding on to hatred was poisoning me from the inside out, and because sometimes the family you choose is more complicated than any fairy tale. Jake showed up last week, suddenly wanting to take responsibility. I watched from my kitchen window as Sarah told him it was too late. She and the baby already had the family they needed. As he drove away, Sarah looked up at me and mouthed, "Thank you." And for the first time since my non-wedding day, I felt something break loose inside me. Sometimes the deepest betrayals lead to the most unexpected second chances, and sometimes the happy ending isn't the one you planned. It's the one you create from the ashes of what burned down.